what's up, everybody? It's your boy Red23 underscore the boss here, playing EA Sports College Football 25. So basically, I ain't been on this game in a minute though. So I was basically just playing The Last of Us Part One Remaster. So I've been busy trying to complete the campaign of the game though. So and plus I've been real busy too though. So I've been working and plus I've been playing The Last of Us Remaster Part One. So I ain't had time to get back on College Football 25. And plus I also got Madden 25 too as well. But I ain't gonna get into that until I have complete the road to glory. So after I complete the road to glory, that's when I go ahead transfer my player from College Football 25 to Madden 25. So it's been a good year though. So yep. But I had heard that College Football 26 and Madden 26 about to come out, so I ain't too worried about getting that. But but later on, I'm focused on gonna get NBA 2K 26 though. I'm gonna go and get that instead though, and start doing my YouTube channel for NBA 2K 26. So if you like this video, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and share my video, and plus give all my videos a thumbs up. And let's go ahead and get into this video. So today we're gonna be playing against Maryland. So Maryland really ain't no good team though. Now we can easily beat them. So in the last video, I already completed my practice and my weekly agenda and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and start the game. Let's go ahead and get into the game.
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Maryland Terrapins taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. First down here for the offense.
Get set.
They'll run it from the gun. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Motion from the offense. Right down the middle. On target to the left. Hit the afterburners, kid. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
And when you got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Unleashes one. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll let it fly. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll run play action. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Every defense in the country talks about getting...
First down for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going up top. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down.
Lasso.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll just keep slinging it. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he will score! Touchdown, Ohio State! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Okay, ready?
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you've got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's looking to throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Comes out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Moss. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. And the ball is picked off. He's at the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Terrapins! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense.
I don't want to see this shit right there.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick-6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Wants to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll throw it on first down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down.
4-2 Spider.
Looking to move it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buckeyes! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moment.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires into traffic, picked off. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
What a game-changing...
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. That's reeled in, it's Moss. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over.
He lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. 2nd down coming up. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. After that last incompletion, man, do they need to connect and keep this drive alive and keep that clock running. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
2nd and 10 from their own 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The sure hands, it's Moss. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
To the air on first down. He uncorks one deep. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Looking to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another.
I decided to run that shit right there.
Lead. Now you're trying to salt this.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Coming up on 2nd down as they try to hold this lead. The give to the tailback. And the Buckeyes will have a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that one play to pick up the first.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh hell, they never won a game, so they 0-5. That team is ass, Maryland. Alright. So in the next video, I'm gonna be playing against University of Southern California. So y'all can catch me in the next video. Peace.